Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the vlog. Let's roll this intro and we'll get it started. Woo! Alright guys, so as you can tell by the title, by the thumbnail, this video is going to be about my thoughts on the interview that Casey Neistat had with Logan Paul. And I typically like to stay out of this stuff. I see it go on down on YouTube constantly. You know, I follow it pretty frequently. I am a YouTuber, right? So when you got the Pauls and Neistat and the Atwoods of the world, they're a big influence on YouTube. And for people like, I don't watch them because they're stupid, that's fine. I get that, whatever. But they're a huge influence, right? They have huge impact. They've done a lot of great things and a lot of crazy things. A lot of people say, I don't like what Logan Paul and Jake Paul do, what they stand for. And that's fine, but you have to respect it, I think. And I've always respected what they do. I'm not a fan of some of the things that they do. Jake Paul more specifically, but I do respect his grind, his hustle, what he is wanting to achieve. He just goes about it differently than may say I would. Logan Paul, I've always had a pretty good respect up until what he did back in January. And I've kind of watched him try to, grow from that. And I was excited to see this interview because I love Casey Neistat. I've always had nothing but respect for Neistat, and I think a lot of people do. And it's the way he carries himself. And I think he has some things that he hides and keeps down that we may not see, but that's kind of whatever. But I've always had respect for him and just how he carries and handles himself. And he interviewed Logan Paul today, and the interview was really, really good. Casey drove home. Logan handled himself really well. And what I wanted to see is, I think what Casey wanted to see, what everyone wanted to see, is if he changed. And I was literally thinking of making this film or this video as I'm watching it, right? And I'm like, I'm Team Logan, man. Like, I'm happy for this guy. He's really making a change. We all make mistakes, right? I don't think you can hold somebody, hold a grudge for so long, right? I mean, no matter, again, things are horrible, but I think we always have to try to move on and find, hey, this person is bettering themselves. Then, again, if they are bettering themselves. And I was like, hey, I really feel like he's finding something, he's trying to be honest and be open. And again, he still has things that he believes and that he's confident about, or he's like, hey, I don't feel like I was wrong here. And he's going to hold that ground. And maybe in a couple years he'll see, okay, maybe you were right. And I'm okay with that. But right up until it was like 32 minutes long. Right up until the 32-second mark, Casey asked, he's like, so what's next for Logan Paul? And I almost turned it off because I was like, all right, yeah, cool, man. Like, I'm happy with it, whatever. But I finished it, and he basically went about and saying, I want to make a story, right? He's creating a documentary right now about himself. And I was kind of weird about that, but then at the end, I really thought about it when he said, yeah, I'm trying to create a comeback story, right? How Hollywood, they love comeback stories. People love comeback stories. And it was then when I realized, I'm like, I feel like you're creating a story, right? Instead of documenting a story, right? You're creating your own narrative, essentially. You're not just kind of letting it happen. And when he said, I want to create my own documentary so no one else tells it, the greats have the documentaries told about them, right? Steve Jobs, someone wrote a book about him. And greats write their own books too, don't get me wrong, but I always respect when someone goes, someone takes the time because their life was touched so much by that person. Like, I want to write about him. I want to know so much about this person that I can tell a biography about them. And that's kind of what's huge about a documentary. Someone comes to you and goes, dude, I love what you're doing. I want to document it. I want to tell you about it, right? I don't know, because it's tough, because I know I document this, but I don't know, it was just weird the way he answered, the way he went about it. It was like, I feel like you're still caught up on trying to prove something to somebody, right? He's trying to prove that, hey, I'm going to be a winner. He's trying to prove everybody wrong that he can bounce back. He's trying to prove to the world that, hey, I'm going to bounce back. I'm going to win. I'm going to be a winner no matter what you say. And I think what he has to realize, and I think we all kind of battle with this, is like, the only person you have to prove to a winner is yourself. Right? He has this big fight coming up, and he's like, that's my main focus right now, is winning that to show that, hey, you can bounce back. I don't think winning that fight determines whether or not you're a winner. You could lose that fight and be a winner. And I think that's kind of where I was like, it's hard for me to get behind it. But I think he's definitely headed in the right direction. And again, I usually don't talk about this stuff because it's just kind of, I just keep my distance, you know. They do their thing, I try to keep my own thing and do my own thing and not focus on, because it's a lot of drama, right? But I think the way that Casey went about it was like, hey, it all settled down, let's talk about it, because you're here, you're raw, you haven't really been doing anything. So I kind of want to talk about it, my thoughts, how I felt, because I thought it was interesting. Because again, I am part of the community. I am part of this YouTube community and influencing people. So I feel like, hey, you know, don't be an idiot. Don't ignore it. It is a thing. It is important. So yeah, that's my thoughts for today. I know it's an exciting, really crazy vlog, but I wanted to tell you what I was thinking. You know, you guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How you feel about that? Maybe I'm off. Maybe you think, well, hey, I watched it. Here's how I felt. I love hearing you guys' comments on it. So that is all for today. Leave a comment down below. If you're brand new, smash the sub button. I'd love to see you around for some more, because today isn't that crazy, but maybe tomorrow will bring you some more hypeness. So be back here tomorrow, because it is every damn day. And make sure you love them to your left, to your right, and as always, have a great night. Every day, yeah, yeah, yeah.